Hello, myself Sunil Nair, and here basically we are discussing about the topic that is basically the union topic. In union topic, every time basically we discussed that one person basically told that basically this person is not supposed to get job. That means everybody jump into this and then basically say that basically yeah basically he will not get the job. You don't worry. So like this basically each and every group says that basically he is not going to get the job. So like this basically this is the best example of the union basically. So this is the best example of the union basically you can say. So this is the best example of union. So like this basically the in union basically we saw that private software the power companies are there, energy companies are there, and the nuclear power companies are there. They basically say that basically we are basically the best example of the union basically. We are also basically the best example of the union, and in this basically we say our union example is basically that is the uh, each and every human needs creation basically. Each and every city basically in this world basically they are into the human needs creation, and they say that basically we are basically good into the human need creation. Basically we are doing the we are basically into the human need creation basically. The human need creation itself basically is the union basically. If the human need creation successfully done, then that means basically it's a union basically. If it's not successfully done, then basically it's not a union basically. So the chain basically that basically which is generated, that is basically generated by the set of nuclear power company, and they say that basically we are basically we basically have got the job. We basically have given the data to the cities, and each and every city's creation basically happened on the base of our data energy. And like this basically we creates the each and every data basically, and we created the each and every city's data, and then, that city data basically is created by us. So that basically we know that basically which type of data basically we have to pass, and after passing the data basically which type of things basically is going to generate. So like this basically it told that basically each and every example basically uh, are basically set according to that only basically. Like this basically he told that basically each and everything basically which basically are setted, that basically are done according to the certain level of ideas, and certain level of ideas are basically converting the set of level of human needs creation. So like this basically you can say that human needs basically are basically the best example of the union basically. So union basically says that, literally union says that basically it's a one chain that basically from start to end basically it should happen. So start basically will be the nuclear power company who basically passes the data, and end will be the human need creation basically. So that if that is basically happening, that means the union basically has done basically. So according to that basically lots of things basically are also done basically, and lots of things basically gets things convert to the particular data also basically. Like this basically told that basically particular level of data basically are getting converted into are basically getting converted into certain level of groups basically. That is that also basically you can see that. So you want to say that in simple language basically you can say that the union basically say that the each and every task basically which you are doing, which basically stuff basically which you have created. For example, city is created by the nuclear power company, right? So nuclear power company says that basically we have created the cities. So according to that basically the things basically is supposed to happen 100%ly. So if the things is basically happen 100%ly, then that means basically the things basically are created successfully basically. The things basically has created successfully. The things basically has been created successfully. Successfully basically you can say that the particular data is getting successfully, and like this basically you can say that Like this basically you can say that each and every data basically are connected successfully. And that means the if you, I will say that basically city to city creation basically is one chain basically, then it would be 100% correct. City to city creation is basically one chain, then basically it would be 100% correct basically. City to city creation will be chain, if it is a city to city creation basically is one chain basically, then also it would be 100% correct. City to city creation, if it is a chain basically, then it would be 100% correct. So like this basically one person told that the city to city creation is also one of the chain basically, because more than 160 to 170 basically the data basically are getting passed, sorry, the power data basically are passed to the power company from the one of the nuclear power company, and then basically the each and every city basically are getting stable. So that is basically the you can say the the one of the perfect union basically you can say. So this is basically the perfect union basically of uh, the union basically you can say, perfect union basically of the union basically you can say. So like this basically the city creation itself basically is one union basically, that also you can say, because it's created from set of nuclear power companies, and set of nuclear power companies says that basically we have taken data from this country, that country, like this only basically we have given you the data. So according to that only basically we are going to pass you the data basically. So that basically it's basically the city to city creation itself basically is a chain basically you can say. So like this you can say that city to city creations, country to country creation, that basically is one chain basically. So that basically chain, each and every chain basically only nuclear power company knows, and according to that only basically they pass the data, and according to the passed data basically the human needs basically are going to create, and the things basically are going to get generated basically. So like this basically things are also basically there, which says that basically each and every things basically are planned, and then basically the union basically comes into the picture. So this is also basically one of the union basically we can say, which says that basically the union basically is of the set of tasks basically which is successfully supposed to happen. So like this basically things are also basically there basically, and like this basically people says that basically we have basically created the successfully data, and like this successfully data are basically equal to successfully plan basically you can say. So like this basically each and every things basically are you can say that each and every things basically are perfectly done basically, and like according to that each and every things basically are perfectly planned also basically. So like this basically this is also basically one of the union basically we can say. One of the groups told that basically this is also the best union basically we can say, which is basically getting generated in the environment. So like this is also basically one of the union. In next video, basically we are going to see what actually the union is. More union, more detail about the union.